Welcome to Paris, the city of lights. If you're looking for a travel guide that shows you how to make the most of your visit to one of the world's most iconic cities, you're in the right place. Whether you're here for the history, the art, the food, or to just experience the magic of Paris, we've got you covered. From famous landmarks to hidden gems, plus some insider tips, this guide has it all. Let's start with how to get to Paris. Most international visitors will arrive at either Charles de Gaulle or Orly airports, and from there, you can easily get into the city by train, taxi, or shuttle. If you're already in Europe, traveling by high-speed train to Gare du Nord is another great option. Once you're in the city, the Paris Metro is your best friend. It's cheap, convenient, and takes you just about anywhere you need to go. Grab a Navigo pass for unlimited rides. It's a lifesaver, especially if you plan on exploring all Paris has to offer. Now let's talk landmarks. Paris is filled with iconic sights, and we'll start with the big ones you can't miss. First, the Eiffel Tower. You can't come to Paris and not visit the Eiffel Tower. Whether you're viewing it from the ground or taking the elevator up, it's a must-see. Our top tip is to visit at sunset to watch the city light up and stay for the twinkling lights that sparkle every hour. Next is Notre-Dame Cathedral. Even though it's under restoration after the 2019 fire, it's still a breathtaking sight and a must-visit for its Gothic architecture. Be sure to explore Île de la Cité, the small island on the Seine where Notre Dame sits. It's the birthplace of Paris. Art lovers, the Louvre is for you. Home to thousands of works of art, including the Mona Lisa and the Venus de Milo, the Louvre is the world's largest art museum. A pro tip, the museum is massive, so plan your visit by focusing on specific galleries or collections that interest you. Lastly, the Arc de Triomphe and the Champs-Élysées. Take in the views from the top of the Arc and then take a leisurely stroll down the Champs-Élysées, where you'll find luxury shops, cafes, and plenty of people watching. Hidden gems. Now that we've covered the essentials, let's get into some of Paris' hidden gems. The spots you might not find in every guidebook, but ones that will make your trip even more special. Montmartre is a great place to start. This hilltop neighborhood is famous for its artistic history, charming streets, and the stunning Sacré-Cœur Basilica. Spend some time wandering through the narrow streets and enjoy the work of local artists at Place du Tertre. It's like stepping back in time to the Paris of Picasso and Van Gogh. Then there's Le Marais, a trendy, historic neighborhood known for its boutiques, art galleries, and lively atmosphere. It's also home to the city's historic Jewish quarter and some of the best falafel you'll ever taste. A perfect spot for a relaxed afternoon of exploring. Another local favorite is Canal Saint-Martin. This area is popular with locals, and you'll often find people relaxing by the water, sipping coffee, or having picnics. The neighborhood has a cool, laid-back vibe and is a great place to unwind away from the more touristy areas. Parisian cuisine. No trip to Paris is complete without indulging in the local food. French cuisine is world famous, and there's something here for everyone. Start your day the Parisian way with a croissant or pain au chocolat from a local bakery. Du pain et des idées is a top choice for a truly unforgettable pastry experience. For lunch, grab a crepe from a street vendor or head to a local market like Marché d'Aligre. You'll find fresh cheeses, meats, and produce to make your own picnic. Perfect for a sunny day in one of Paris's parks. For dinner, sit down at a traditional French bistro. Dishes like steak frite, escargot, and duck confit are classics. And you can't go wrong with a good glass of French wine to go along with it. Day trips from Paris. If you've got some extra time, there are a few amazing day trips from Paris that are totally worth it. First is the Palace of Versailles. Just a short train ride from the city, Versailles is an opulent former royal palace with stunning gardens and the famous Hall of Mirrors. It's a place where you can truly imagine the lives of French royalty. Another great option is Giverny, where you can visit Claude Monet's home and the beautiful gardens that inspired his famous water lily paintings. And for those who love history and castles, a day trip to the Loire Valley will take you to some of the most stunning chateaux in all of France. Before we wrap up, here are a few insider tips to make your Paris trip even better. First, pack for the season. Paris weather can change quickly, especially in the spring and fall, so layers are your best friend. Second, visit major attractions early in the morning or on weekdays to avoid the biggest crowds. Third, learning a few basic French phrases like bonjour and merci goes a long way with locals. Even a little effort is appreciated. And finally, take your time. Paris is a city meant to be enjoyed slowly. Spend time sitting at a cafe, watching the world go by, and just soaking up the atmosphere. That's it for our Paris travel guide. I hope these tips help you make the most of your trip to the City of Lights. Whether you're here for the culture, the food, or the romance, Paris is a city that will leave you with memories to last a lifetime. If you enjoyed this guide, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more travel tips. Bon voyage. Thanks for watching.